is me. That is me. Oh, we're going live in a minute. Turn that off.
No, yeah, go.
Anyway. Sent the link to the producer. All is good. So, yeah, you ready to go on the air?
Yep.
You sure?
Let's do this.
The audience can't hear what we're saying. We can say anything, like they're really ugly. Really, really ugly.
We're on air, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No. Well, we'll press the button. We'll press the button that says "Hello World."
Hello, world.
Hello World. We're live on YouTube. It's Valentine's Day.
Oh, bless. It's a shame I couldn't have picked a more like lovey-dovey theme really for the whole month, just in case. But
leave it, mate. It's Single Awareness Day for some. You know what I'm saying?
because we all know what Valentine's Day is really about, and that's about couples not loving each other but fighting each other. That's why we're going into the fighting month in style.
There's another reason too, but those people are currently busy, I'm informed.
Us.
So,
yes, indeed.
Yeah, anyway, moving swiftly on from that. Tommy, I just want to ask before we get into the film today.
Okay.
Okay. Did you catch any of the Brits over the weekend?
I did not.
You did not?
No.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Have you seen any of the photographs that have surfaced?
I have.
You know where this is
I
going.
know exactly where this is going. They all look like just a bunch of circus freaks, don't they? Come on, let's just have it right. I mean, what the hell are they thinking? Honestly.
Can I ask you a favour?
Yeah.
I want to put a pin in this.
All right.
Okay. There is something I've got stored for you. A little quiz, okay?
Oh, God.
Coming up at partway through the review today. Anyway, we are on Letterboxd. You can see our names below. You can go look us up while we're yapping away here. So, Tommy, what have you got for another Fighting Feb?
Well, I've got to go for a childhood classic of mine. It's a film called Mortal Kombat that came out in 1995, and I knew you were going to laugh at that. We can all name video game movies that are terrible, but this film is easily the best video game adaptation to screen. It's no masterpiece, but you can.
Tomb Raider. Oh, who said that?
But you can have a great time watching it. I am no video game expert, so I cannot judge the film on its comparison to the source material, but I can judge the characters on their display throughout the film. Whereas Liu Kang and Sonya Blade's motives to join the tournament are cliche, being the chosen one, or wanting revenge for a murder of a loved one, Johnny Cage's motive is quite a fresh one, as he just wants to prove his movie stunts are not fake. That's the only reason he joins this tournament, is to prove that he's a genuine martial arts expert. Getting the freshest motive is Johnny Cage, and the best lines to boot in the film. He is easily my favourite character in the film.
So he's putting the most effort in, essentially.
Yeah. He wears like $500 sunglasses, and he takes them off, and just before he fights, and he's a proper Jean-Claude Van Damme, really. I believe he was actually originally offered the role before he couldn't do it, so this chap had to
Just
play
an
him.
FYI, $500 is around roughly £465
In 1995 or now?
now.
Okay.
Rough estimate off the top of my head.
I would also like to compliment this film on its use of practical effects, as Goro turned out looking very good considering it was a body-suited costume. The digital effects, unfortunately, do not date as well. They look like...
A bodysuited costume.
Well, yeah.
That brings me on to my other thought in my head.
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm going back to the Brits there. I'm guessing you've seen Sam Smith's attire.
I wish I hadn't. Looks like a blown-up bin bag.
Looks like something out of DFS, doesn't it?
He looks like a deflated balloon with a face drawn on it.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Yeah, you carry on, Tom. You carry on.
We'll get into that afterwards. The music is very on point. Every time I hear the music, I feel the need to fight someone martial arts style. Just a shame I don't know any martial arts styles.
I do.
You do, don't you? So you could. If I play the music, then me and you can fight.
Oh, we don't fight to music. We fight to my dad screaming at me like, okay, we're gonna fight.
But if I did, this would be the music I'd be fighting to, 100%.
You're so gonna be learning martial arts.
This film inspired me.
You are gonna learn martial arts in precisely 5 minutes.
Christopher Lambert as Raiden is corny in a funny kind of way with his memorable laugh and all, but it works well with what the film is given to it. Scorpion and Sub-Zero do their jobs as silent slaves in the film. I understand in Mortal Kombat lore that they are sworn enemies. I don't expect to see any of that in this film, but they take part in some decent in-camera fights. So to close, this is a fun action film from the 90s which includes plot points that are now cliche, characters with corny dialogue, and a sequel that is so bad it makes this film look like Jurassic Park in comparison. A fun
I've not seen that yet, by the way. I need to.
Yes, you do.
It's on my list.
A fun, corny action film I grew up adoring and can still innocently enjoy today. So on that note, Dan, I'm going to give this film 2.5 stars out of 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know, I thought you were going to go higher because of how much you've said. You used the word enjoy quite a few times.
Well, yeah, but it's enjoying it because it's not of the highest quality. You can still have a good time, but ultimately you've got to judge it on the quality. And there are just a few too many poor visual effects, poorly written lines that really. But then the sequel came out, which is even worse. And it makes this one look even better. And then after that, we get the remake, which came out a couple of years ago, and that's even worse.
Oh dear. So do you think then that you could learn martial arts then, or would you want to learn if you were to learn martial arts, do you think you would enjoy the film better?
No, it's just more a case of whenever I hear the music, and I'll play it to you not on air because
'cause
we don't want to get sued.
Those YouTube, YouTube, please, yeah. They'll be coming after. Speaking of getting sued and getting your ass kicked, throughout that video there, you may or may not, because you can't see playback, can you?
No, I can't.
You can't see playback. Oh, yes. So you know we've invested like pretty much all of our life savings on these green screens, right?
Yeah.
I put them to some good use today,
How?
and you're gonna kill me so much.
Now I'm wondering why you brought up a certain aspect.
Before you kill me, you're going to need to learn martial arts, okay? You can look at the output now, Tommy. There's nothing there for you to see. Nothing there. There's nothing there, mate. It's already been, my friend.
I know exactly
for
what you've done.
those of you at home who probably did miss it, here it is again for you. Here, you can look at the output now, Tommy. That I'll put on this screen. We have put your face.
Oh my god!
Onto the costume that's broken the internet.
I'm gonna kill producer man Steve for this. It's his handiwork, isn't it?
In order,
it's his handiwork.
I'm not at liberty to say, but I can tell you that to learn martial arts, first of all, Tommy, you need to get on your karate attire.
Yeah.
We're about, because you're a workout man, you're a gym man. You want to go back to your gymnasium tonight, don't you?
I am pumping iron.
Yeah, you ain't doing that tonight. You're going to do gym style, our style for Mortal Kombat.
Wearing that thing?
Wearing... I'll wear one of them as well if it makes you feel any better. We will get that off the screen for you now.
Please do. That is atrocious.
You can hit rewind if you're watching this.
Oh, I'm so sorry to everybody watching this.
I am so not sorry. In fact, I'm here to assure you that there is plenty more where that came from.
These scissors?
Oh, crap. Anyway... What else can we talk about to stay on the air? Because I don't want to go off now.
Well, we can talk about what's in store next week. We've only got how many Mondays, Tuesdays do we have left?
Do you want to learn how to use this for when I'm not here?
No, because I haven't got all night.
That means I'm gonna live.
How many Tuesdays do we have left for this month?
We've got 2.
Okay, so for that, I will see out the month with the other 2 Mortal Kombat movies that I mentioned. I'm going to talk about the 1997 sequel next week, which is a so bad it's brilliant film. It's worse than the first one, but it is still enjoyable because it's worse. It's terrible.
So you're enjoying it on the comedy value of how crap it is,
the comedy value,
rather than the actual taking it seriously value.
And then after that, I'll talk about the 2021 Mortal Kombat, which is just bad because it's overly produced. It's woke. It teases for a film that never even happens. It's just awful. It's the worst of the 3.
I've got a picture to that effect.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have.
Shall we put it on the screen again?
Oh, God.
Yay!
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Tam Tmith.
We are going to delete that, by the way.
Please do. I don't want any trace of it anywhere, ever.
I mean, we're going to back it up first, and then we're going to delete it.
You could have at least put me on the body of that one who wears like the pink jumpsuit thing. Like that was a little less embarrassing.
That's why we didn't do it.
That's
Anyway,
come back next week for that, no doubt.
no. Tommy, we're a serious YouTube channel. We don't do stuff like that right here.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Right here. Anyway, if you liked listening to Tommy reviewing the movie, or you just like me making fun of him every now and again, which we can assure you is happening more and more frequently these days, you can follow us over on Letterboxd. We can review our films. Have you seen Cars yet?
No.
Okay, you can't go over to him to see a review about Cars, but
Give me it until at least animated Zero's month, April.
oh yeah, we're counting down.
Yeah.
Mate,
yeah.
I'm counting down the seconds. But I can review it for you, and I'm at Dan Moore Radio. Our letterbox bios are below. I believe they're now in the description.
Good.
We've actually
good.
finally sorted that out.
So we don't have to tell people.
We don't have to tell, but well, no, we still tell people because most people that watch this minimise us because
Because who wants to look at us? Honestly.
we are pretty ugly. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But so that is where you can go for all that jazz, and of course you can like, comment, subscribe, abuse, all that other good YouTubey stuff below. Apparently you can do that if you're watching on another device, like a games console or a smart TV. It's
Okay.
just really difficult.
Yeah.
Takes you ages, but you can do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that's
shout out
the
to anyone who's listening on those devices.
Yeah, absolutely. See, you say watching on the radio, you say listening on YouTube. What is wrong with you?
I get them mixed up, man.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm always confusing the TV and the radio.
You know.
I keep staring at the radio like nothing's happening. Anyway, have yourselves a great week.
And we'll see you next week.
We're back next week. Of course, we're at the later time of 8:30.
Yes.
Some of us are helping others prior to that. And of course, if you would like to have a copy of Tommy in a suit, just for the wallpaper of your phone, because you're that much of a fan, all you got to do is let us know in the comments section below and I'll send it to you. Ain't I nice?
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. You realise that?
You wait till you go to the printer, mate. You wait. Was waiting for you on that printer downstairs. Oh, yeah. Anyway, have yourselves a good one, guys.
Take
Ciao.
care.